Spokesperson for 451 documented from the White House 92. The U.S. should stop maneuvering the nuclear war provocation that schemes to increase the nuclear force of imperialist forces. First, the U.S. is taking the lead in nuclear proliferation. The U.S. decided to organize the Security Alliance AUKUS with U.K and Australia and will share the nuclear submarine technology with Australia. France, enraged that the submarine contract with Australia was scrapped and was completely isolated from the process of launching of AUKUS, and pulled back the U.S. and Australian ambassador and cancelled the meeting with the British Defence Secretary. Biden administration tries to recover the relations against the strong opposition from France and the EU. But the international community is still concerned about violation of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. In his speech to the UN General Assembly on the 21st, Biden raises the double standard by mentioning North Korea and Iran as a country that threatens the nuclear proliferation, and talk about serious and sustained diplomacy to pursue the complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. Second, the U.S. has supported the nuclear military of imperialist coalition forces to build up their nuclear force and seriously threatens world peace and security. Sharing nuclear submarine technology is the first in 63 years following the U.K. in 1958. And in 2006, it signed a civil nuclear cooperation agreement with India to provide the nuclear materials and technology. The U.S. is also supporting the remilitarization of Japan. The U.S., Japan, India, Australia, and the U.K. are intensifying joint military exercises under the Indo-Pacific Strategy, which is an anti-North Korea and an anti-China scheme. It's quite obvious that the Earth's race and Asia-Pacific region under serious nuclear proliferation. Third, nuclear threats and acts of aggression and looting against the countries and peoples that reject the hegemonic order of the U.S. are beastly atrocities that block the survival and development of the people of the world. In particular, the U.S. military is the source of war and the root of all evils, which is provoking a preemptive nuclear war attack on North Korea and creates a nuclear war crisis in the Korean Peninsula and Asia. The U.S. wishes forcing the anti-imperialist forces to disarm all of its nuclear is increasing the nuclear power of the imperialist coalition forces and deepening the crisis of the nuclear war. The U.S. should stop all nuclear war maneuvers and withdraw its troops from all overseas bases. September 21st, 2021, in front of the White House in Washington, D.C., spokesperson official, People's Democratic Party.